We could always take some more snow and put on there if it starts to melt.
Yeah, good idea. We can do that.
And it's white snow, right? It's not yellow snow or something like that.
Why would it
No
be
one
yellow
is
Okay, I'm just
snow out
asking.
here.
I'm just asking.
Wow, where did that yellow
Dude's
snow come
kissing in the
from?
woods.
Innocent
Other-
question.
Right.
It's an innocent
Excuse me.
question.
No one peed
Do
on
you
the alien.
specifically go for the yellow snow because to find yellow snow in this white snow would actually be harder?
I'm just trying to understand the
So
scene.
you're gonna
okay?
pick up the snow that the entity has urine on? That's fucked up, dude. No, I think it's white snow. Why would you pick up yellow snow? Not even Duke would do that.
Very white snow. Are we good to go, guys?
Yeah.
Are you guys-
I'm ready to go back to town, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Duke, show us the way.
You all head back to town, and you do know you're supposed to hand in these reports to Schroeder. So you eventually go back to the mayor's office. And while Schroeder is not technically the mayor, people have kind of nominally elected him as such. To just clarify why you're all so confused about him, he's not technically the mayor and or leader, but the mayor that you know of is so incompetent that everyone just kind of looks to Schroeder for answers. So he kind of like took it on by merit as leader.
Uh-huh.
Because Schroeder did create the local communication service that lets you use like computers and phones in this town and not much else outwards. But anyways, you all head back to town hall. You want to get a meeting with Schroeder, but it's actually pretty difficult. Can I get some? Can I get a charisma check from anybody?
It seems like Laxton.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
You
sure, why not?
usually do it.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
great charisma, so why not?
Are you the only one with charisma? Does no one else have charisma?
Well, Newton knows Schroeder as well, so he's...
Yeah, it might be.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he's a good friend with that guy. It seems. Yeah, I think Duke can handle this one.
Yeah, I'll go ask for.
Make your roll.
God.
That's not good.
With a 6, no. You tried to talk to people, but they're all like, "Oh, sorry, he's busy. Oh, sorry, he's busy," and it doesn't. It doesn't seem like you're able to like get an audience. Well, a meeting with him just yet. Schroeder seems to be in a busy meeting with a bunch of people.
Does anyone want to do something about it?
Yes, I will sneak on in and say, "Excuse me, Schroeder, can I have a word with you?"
Oh, you sneak in.
Oh, you just go. You just go.
I just
right
go in.
into the
I just
meeting.
bam in. I like hello, because then it seems kind of important, you know.
It's pretty urgent, yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's urgent matter. It's
Wow, you know what? See, now this is the kind of thing I won't ask for a role because you were kind of like asking people around, be like, "Hey, we gotta convince them." But this time it's just like, Schroeder, we need you right now. And it's like, you know, I'm busy right now, right?
nah, they're not. No, trust me, you're not too busy for this. Trust me.
All right, everybody. Okay, we're gonna take 5. I'll take 10. 10. Okay, we'll be right back. Also, Sandra, can you get me more snacks? Cool, thanks. And he goes up to go.
I don't think he wants snacks
Wait.
after seeing this, but okay, sure.
And like he goes over to, he's like, "Oh, what is it? Do you have the reports? You could have just left them on my desk."
No, this can't just simply be left on your desk. Atlas, come in with the stuff we found.
Yes. I grab the chopped off shoulder from my back and I show it to the mayor, and maybe you want to explain.
Before Atlas does this, Bishop looks around in the room. Is there like a bin or a trash can?
Oh, a trash can. Yeah, there's trash cans in the room.
Okay, so Bishop grabs one of the trash cans and just pushes towards Schroeder and says, "You probably need this."
And it's like, what?
Show him.
What
Atlas.
is this?
Show him.
Yeah. And I take out the chopped off shoulder and I show it to the mayor, and I say, when we were out there and we were doing the job and we got the paperwork and the reports, we've been attacked. We've been attacked by a creature, and we cannot be for sure what kind of creature it was, but it was very dangerous, and it seemed to have been wounded and frozen in the snow, and we brought something to show you that it's a creature that we couldn't really identify yet, but it might be dangerous.
It also attacked Frank and Peter.
Schroeder just looks at you all in disbelief. Are you done playing games? I know I'm a kid, but this isn't exactly my vibe. You realize?
Wow. Bishop rolls his eyes.
If you're gonna waste my time with like this, you might as well just leave it to my assistant. And he like starts walking away.
Oh yeah.
I
Stop there. And
He turns around.
Michael looks at Agent and tells Agent to warm up the blood
Why?
because it changes. It doesn't change form when it gets warm. It goes from like frozen solid to like
It does.
liquid.
When you start removing from the snow, it starts melting again.
Yeah, and normal blood doesn't do that. So.
Curious. And he looks over there and it's like, what is this? And you could like see him like looking this over with like intense eyes. And he's gonna roll an intelligence check. Boy's really smart. He's a +6.
That's why he's a mayor.
And he's just like, from what I can tell, interesting. I've seen nothing like this. And he may I? And he's like, and as he says may I, he just like grabs it in the snow from you, and he like puts it in and he like goes over towards he grabs like a nearby beaker and he puts it in there. It's like very interesting. Very. It seems like this has a higher freezing temperature. Do you understand what that means? He looks over to everybody else.
Bishop says,
Yes.
compared to what?
Compared to everything else in this world. Typically, water-based life forms have a freezing temperature of about like 0 degrees. Our internal body temperature keeps us above that. So I believe we're about 35 degrees Celsius normally. This thing seems to have doesn't seem to have necessarily an internal temperature, but whatever it does, it seems to consolidate with its environment almost seamlessly, almost like a plant. Curious. So its temperature, it freezes at a temperature higher than 0. So maybe even up to like, I couldn't tell you the numbers exactly, but where water will freeze at 0, this thing might freeze at, I don't know, 5, even maybe 6. Interesting.
Bishop tells Schroeder, so this is some blood from a shoulder which shot off from a creature that froze in the middle of a field that attacked the watchtower.
Dan should show his wounds to Schroeder. Show that creature was not messing around.
Can you show this to me later? Can you show me that creature later?
The creature, you want to go to the field and see the creature?
Why wouldn't I?
This might be very dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
I mean, we kind of let him on here. I think we owe it to him. Kind of.
Yeah, but we should take a lot of people. Like this might be very, very dangerous. We
You
shouldn't
should
just
bring
go
a
there.
full search party. I agree with that. Nope.
Not at all.
We don't need a search party here. We need like militia or something like that.
We bring no one else other than who already knows.
Oh, Bishop slams his hands on the table and says, "Why?"
Yeah, why?
Maybe because you don't want to like upset the town with something like this. Keep it on the low.
That's reasonable, but if it starts attacking,
So one of you can understand this. Yes, we don't want to panic the town, especially with unfounded rumors thus far. And if this is actually something concerning, we can't scare anybody. What we're saying right now does not leave this conference room. Does that make sense, everybody?
that makes sense. I'm just very
Michael
concerned.
nods his head. I agree.
If this thing attacks and kills our mayor, this is a big problem. So the question is, why do you want to go there? Maybe maybe you would, give us or tell us what you want to know. Maybe we already have answers to your question.
I don't know anything about this because I haven't gotten a proper look at it.
Would you know anything
Also,
from
why didn't any of you take photos of your cat with your cameras? You have phones.
That's a good question.
That's a good point, Schroeder. You got us.
Mine isn't that
No.
Touche, Schroeder. Touche.
You can't trust photos. I'm sorry. You have to see it with your own eyes.
All right. He leaves the room, and you remember this guy has like a big, thick duffel coat, and he kind of like looks a little, despite being short and with a bowl cut, he looks kind of imposing a little bit. He goes back into the meeting room and says, "All right, sorry everybody, being dismissed. We other things need to happen right now. This is important." And so the meeting gets dismissed, and he immediately turns back to the group. It's like, "All right, let's go."
Me?
No.
Can you possibly bring some more ammunition, just in case? I almost used all of mine on him the first time, or it. I mean.
You guys get some ammo.
Okay, thank you.
Remember, ammunition is a D8 roll, so that's not gonna. Depending. Anyways, you all get some more, and you'll actually also see Schroeder pick up a pistol. And he's like, I didn't think I'd be able to handle one of these until I was 18.
Okay, so we're rolling out, right?
Schroeder is right there, and he's staring at the creature. He goes up to it, and he observes it with like a very keen eye. He doesn't say anything as he goes around it. He prods it and he pokes it, being like, okay.
Do you believe us
All right.
now? Do you believe us now?
It's not a matter of belief. The thing is simply here.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, what does it tell you? What do you know about this?
It's it's actually quite surprising that adults as yourself are looking for me for help. But all right, from what I can see, this follows my hypothesis that it seems to freeze at a higher temperature. If you touch the blood and it warms up for a few seconds, it starts melting, but then it freezes again. So it's obviously a threshold in between my body temperature and the air temperature and its personal temperature, which doesn't seem to have much difference. So what I can say right here, right now, is while it's still cold, we should be perfectly fine. And he puts his hands behind his back and he starts circling around it like he's thinking and like he's monologuing. But that's as long as it's still cold. He puts a finger into his mouth and he raises it into the air. It's February 18th. How long do you think a winter lasts?
In North America, would roughly through start of the March, mid-March, probably.
About so, yes. About exactly that. We have, and because February is a little bit shorter, I would call us, let's say, March 5th. I think that's reasonable. So we have 10 plus, we have 15 days. We have 2 weeks to figure out what to do with this thing. Because if within those 2 weeks, we are not able to figure out a way to handle this thing might unfreeze. And if what you said about being stabbed was true, and if these reports are accurate as what Frank has sent, I took a little time to read on the way here, we're all gonna die. Unless you can shoot it enough. Did you attack when you shot it when it was not frozen? How did it react?
Well, when we shot it, it was already frozen the second time we shot it. And the first time it was night, so we couldn't really see it clearly.
Curious. All right.
Bishop looks over to Schroeder and says, WizKid, have you had any contact with outside world?
You think I have? I'm not God. I know it seems like it sometimes, but realistically, I haven't. I've been too focused on the keeping the town running, which is a lot to put on a kid. Just saying. But from what I could tell, this is gonna be a problem for all of you. Us. So we got some options. Stick it in a lake. Freeze it so no one finds it. 2, build a snowman around it. Maybe that'll work. Find a freezer, but we can't. But finding a freezer means we have to bring it into town, which means anyone can find it. Bad.
I think we should really try to destroy it.
Slowly decide to destroy it. That is a very good option as well.
So Bishop says, wait. Shouldn't we? This is the first time humankind has ever encountered something like this.
Sure, you want to have a conversation with it and freeze its upper half?
That's a very bold statement.
Ask its day. How does it take its coffee? This guy's a shit. This guy is just like, this is what you want to do? All right.
A little bastard.
A little bastard that's keeping you alive.
Bishop looks over to Atlas and says, you're a special agent, right? Don't you want to research this in some way?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I will research this. This is why I took the blood and the shoulder.
But then you said you wanted to kill it.
Yeah, well, I want to destroy what's here because I think it poses a threat or potentially poses a threat.
Do you have any contacts at the bureau anymore by any chance?
Well, unfortunately, I don't. And I also, before I was moved, I didn't leave on good terms. So Yeah, it will be difficult to reach anyone from the bureau at this time, but
We also can't communicate with anyone outside of this town.
No.
We don't have a strong enough radio.
No, but that was but she just clarified that she doesn't have any contact. So yeah.
but it could be possible if Schroeder maybe has some contacts to the outside world and to any form of bureau or bureaucrat.
She looks to you and I'm 13.
It's
Yeah, but
13. What do
you
you
see,
mean?
you
You all
have-
keep forgetting this.
But you seem to have all the infos and reports, so stop acting dumb. You will have some
Whoa.
info here.
I'm a child.
Excuse me, calm down there, agent. Don't talk to a 13-year-old like that. Jesus.
Yeah, Atlas is really, torn between feeling sorry for this kid and also just punching it in the face. So
Bishop he's not involved with this.
no, this is good. If Schroeder, if you want us to treat you like a child, this is completely fine. Just give us all the reports you have, and we will deal with this like the grown-ups.
He rolls his eyes. I have nothing aside from what you've given me this morning. So get your head out of your own ass and let's head back to town to figure out what to do about this. Unless you want it at your time. Because if you want to unfreeze this thing right now and talk to it, I don't mind. If you want to destroy it, I don't mind either. Personally, I say we should destroy it.
So Bishop walks towards Schroeder and says, I've been on the force. I've been a hostage negotiator. Maybe I should take the gun from you because I have the weapon training. What do you think about that?
Are you trying to kill me?
Who do you want to
No,
shoot?
are you threatening to kill me right now?
No,
Is this really happening?
I just, Schroeder, I know where the safety is on the gun. I don't think you know. So maybe you should just
What does this have to do? What does this have to do with anything? You try touching this gun and you're out of the community.
Whoa. Bishop takes a step back, hands up in the air.
Duke, do something, Duke. Back, Duke. You have to talk to him.
I think
Trying to- He's not holding a gun at you guys.
No,
No,
but he
no,
needs to
no,
talk
no,
to
no,
Cecil
no.
because he's
He's
not
just-
listening to the older guys.
Feels
He's
like
the
you're trying to
younger
take a gun
power.
from a kid that he doesn't even have his gun out.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
That's a little
Fucking crazy, dude. But maybe, what does Newton do? Because he's like more his age. You know, it doesn't look like the Schroeder guy is listening to any of the adults. So
I'm not really sure. Like I'm pretty shocked by the whole thing. I don't have that much input on this, but I do think we can trust Schroeder though. I think he knows what he's doing.
Okay, Bishop nods and says, okay, keep the gun then.
Yeah. Why was the gun even brought up or considered? It's in my pocket. Jeez. And he puts his hands in his pocket and he starts walking back to town. So unless you can make decisions right now, we're heading back to town.
Does anyone want to do anything while we're on the field here?
okay, fuck it. I'm
Yeah.
taking you with me. Fuck it.
Who?
What? What? Are you taking the
No,
the
you're not
creature with
taking
you?
this
I'm
thing.
gonna put pressure on that little kid to listen to us.
No,
'Cause
you're not gonna.
Oh.
No.
Excuse me. What are you gonna do about it?
I also have a gun. Excuse me.
Oh yeah,
No,
so
I'm
you're
not gonna point the
guns
gun
at
at
each
you,
other.
but-
Okay, okay.
No,
yeah.
no,
But
no,
I think we should bring it with us and sneak it into the freezer of the bar.
Okay, but we could also maybe just cover it in snow. Like the thing is, if we take it to the village, this is super dangerous.
What if we bring it to the outskirts of the village and then cover it up as a snowman? And then we have a few more days to hatch a plan, and then we can probably sneak it in somewhere in the city during nighttime.
We gotta be careful touching it. If we touch it too much, then our heat will rub off on it.
Yeah, where do you want to bring it to the city?
It's too dangerous to bring it back.
Hey. We carry it using sticks. Then we won't have any body temperature on it.
No, I think it's too dangerous. Plus,
Yeah.
it would be closer to town, and then we would rampage through the whole town, killing everyone.
Well, Schroeder is walking away from us, so we need to make a decision here.
I don't agree with bringing it to the town.
What if we cut off his head and bring that with us? So at least we have some more body parts from it, and then we
That's a
destroy the
good
rest of it.
idea. I think this is a good idea because yeah.
It's easier to conceal a head than it is to conceal a full body.
What are you gonna do to cut off its head?
We can't decapitate this monster without knowing what it is. It might, I don't know, multiply if we cut off its head.
Oh, really? Okay. That's a bizarre theory, but yeah, sure.
Okay, what normal creature on Earth just multiplies?
Isn't it not an alien?
That's
I
a
don't know
regular
what it
thing in
is.
the comic books there, that they multiply. We don't want to, we gotta be careful here.
Does it say how to take care of it in the comic books as well, Mr. Duke Newton?
No,
No? Okay.
Yeah, and I think you watch too much Stargate, then Bishop.
But how do we get the head off? We don't have a knife, that's true.
We gotta err on the side of caution here.
Maybe we should scream at Schroeder and ask for his last opinion.
Yeah.
Because
Bishop nods.
What last thing do you want to ask him?
hi
Bishop,
Schroeder, are you sure you want to destroy this?
I'm not so sure of anything right now. I need time to think.
All right, I propose something else. We'll leave it here, and I try and find out maybe something with the stuff we got. Maybe talk to people in town or do some
Okay.
investigations.
So Bishop asks the group, does anyone have duct tape here? Do we have any tape or something like that? Because we have a cell phone each, right? Maybe we could like tape a phone onto it so it moves. We could track it.
What? What? What
We have
phone has
phone trackers
GPS
there.
tracking? What the hell?
No,
I don't think my
Schroeder.
Nokia something has IMU
Schroeder.
sensory devices.
Bishop looks over to Schroeder and says, that guy is a whiz kid, right? He's created this local network. He can probably triangulate if this moves. So would it be smarter if we put a tracking device on it?
But wouldn't the phone battery also die fast in this cold?
That's a good point.
And also, we did leave Frank and Peter back at the outpost. And I know for a fact that they have a bucket because we used somebody used a bucket and a little broom to clean it. So if we manage to decapitate it, we could smuggle it in with the bucket into town. The head.
Bishop feels uncomfortable decapitating an alien.
And we still don't have anything to get the head off with.
Raw muscle power.
That sounds dangerous.
What are you guys trying to do right now? I'm a little confused. Personally, as a GM,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I want the head as a trophy to have in the freezer so we can look if what happens. Like, let's say the body is still there, but the head is gone. Will the body like move on its own? Or like without a head? What happens when it gets warmer? You know, you never know. You never know.
you can't experiment. Schroeder's already left, so do whatever you like.
Whoa, okay. We're having an important discussion here. Okay.
Yeah, I hope he gets lost.
You got what Schroeder is he's leaving. All the adults are just arguing like in the middle of the woods, and he's just like, I'm going back.
Seriously, we need to decide here. We're suggesting
No,
is
like
to
obviously we don't
decapitate.
have we don't have anything to destroy it with because we can't even decapitate its head. The only thing
You
we
don't
can
know
do is
you haven't tried to decapitate its head. You don't know. No one's tried.
no, but everybody's
You
like you
couldn't-
can't do it. Like, but I'm confident that
Well,
I'm saying
everyone
you
is
couldn't do it.
arguing.
That's different.
Atlas is just walking over to the alien and trying to kick off the head of the frozen creature.
Exactly.
You're
We
gonna
need
kick
someone.
the hand of the thing.
Yeah, I'm so angry. I don't know, like whatever. I grab it and I twist it and I try to
Give me
like rip it off.
give me a strength check. Give me a strength
Yeah,
check. Hit me.
let's go.
Jesus.
This is gonna be the roll of the evening.
okay.
Let's go. Boom.
Whoa.
18,
Yeah, that's a good roll.
you kick at the hand, and you know what? Successful. You kick its head off.
God.
Great. And I
hand
grab
breaks.
it
The
and
hand
I
breaks.
go back to the group
However,
and I say,
As you kick it off, immediately from the wrist, stuff splurts out. And however, a tendril splurts out, and it freezes very quickly. But you notice it was already trying to wriggle towards you.
guys, I think this is not dead.
No,
Oh, fuck.
this thing is dangerous.
Bishop is gasping right now. How
I
did
don't-
you kickbox this head off?
Hand, not hand.
Hand. Okay, hand.
You think she can high kick that high?
I don't know. She's an
Yeah.
agent. She's an agent.
I imagine just like hand, which makes sense, but like the head, like that's
Okay.
pretty high.
The hand.
Like a drop kick. This thing is dangerous. I don't think we should mess around with it anymore.
Okay, but look, it's gonna be easy to take off the head. So what do you say? Do we like chop off the head now, or do we just leave it?
I mean, we already cut off one of its arms. I mean, kicked off one of its arm and one of its shoulders. So if it miraculously comes alive, it's gonna be kind of like injured, I suppose.
All right, but there were like tentacles coming out of it, so like there's a chance of.
Bishop looks over to Agent Atlas and says, "Why did you take the hand?"
Because I couldn't kick any higher.
I think
No?
we should just get the fuck out of here, honestly.
Uh,
We spent too much time
I
here.
agree
It's
with that.
tentacles. It's I think they write books about this in Japan or something, don't they, Duke? Tentacles.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
those haven't reached the market here.
Okay, let's go. We need to catch up to Schroeder
So we go towards the direction Schroeder goes, I guess. Kai is holding the hand.
in her hand.
He's holding the hand. Did Kaya pick it up or what?
As you hold it, you can slowly feel it warm in your hands, and then, It's gonna make an attack roll.
Oh
Very
fuck.
poor.
Oh shit.
It's
Oh,
very, I'm
Wow.
just gonna, because there's like no muscle behind it. I'm just gonna roll flat d20. And
Oh.
19. Holy shit!
Oh, it's
19.
gonna break.
Oh my god.
She's dead.
Wow.
Just
Ah.
a d6. It's a flat d6. 3 damage. This thing immediately tries to cut your arm,
Whoa.
and then as it falls to the ground, it freezes. Atlas, you take 3 damage.
Ouch. Okay, guys, it attacked me. I feel like we should be extremely careful with touching it, and when it defreezes.
Note this. You have 10 HP, and you've took 30% of your HP. Pretty bad.
Oh, so
3
I'm
is-
really
3.
like, oh, my arm. Oh.
It's really bad, actually.
Fuck. Throw
Yeah,
some
it's-
snow at that thing, for fuck's sake.
I told you we shouldn't mess with that thing.
Ah, you.
Oh.
God damn it. It's easier to be after smart.
Ah, this hurt. I want to use. I have some. No, I have nothing. Can anyone help me stop the
Ed,
bleeding?
do you have anything to help
No.
her with?
You have some bandages?
Have any injuries?
Oh, we had some alcohol, guys.
Do you still have the medicine tank?
Bishop, the medicine.
Well, Bishop looks over to Atlas and says, shh, shh, shh.
What? I'm bleeding. Ah, Bishop, help me, please.
Oh, is she actually bleeding right now?
Sure.
She needs something to disinfect the wound with. What do you
Scratched
mean,
her arm.
Bishop?
Like there's slime on my arm. What
Do
the
you
fuck?
have anything, Bishop? Do you have anything from the cabinet you snuck into earlier?
Bishop runs over to Atlas, opens his backpack, looks through all the things. He finds some matches, he finds a flashlight, box of canned food, and he finds some alcohol from his cabinet and a bottle of Jack. Bishop looks over to Laxton and says, I don't think I can actually heal anything that's bleeding right now.
No, but you can try to close the wound with fire from the matches.
Okay. Okay,
What?
so Bishop looks over to Atlas and says, okay, hold out your hand or your arm.
What do you want to do with the matches?
In panic, Bishop says, Laxton said, I'm just going to light these matches here. I'm going to seal the wound with the fire.
No. You just give me the alcohol. It is fine. It's not. I'm not gonna bleed to death, but I want just the slime to wash out the slime with the alcohol.
Bishop opens it up and hands it over to Atlas.
Thank you. You're your real friend. I'm cleaning the wound with the alcohol.
With just your bare hands, or do you have something to use the alcohol with?
I just pour it on top.
Okay.
As you know, the more the better. I really kind of want to wash whatever this is out. I just want it to be clean and
Bishop becomes slightly sad seeing this alcohol being wasted on medical wound.
Wasted.
You okay over there, Mr. Bishop? You okay? Seem a bit sad.
Oh my.
It's okay. Atlas is okay here. Are you done with the bottle here, Atlas? Should I take it back?
Yeah, you can have it back. It's okay.
Bishop grabs the rest of the alcohol here, a half a bottle, back into his backpack.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and Michael takes a note of this.
Bishop then looks up to the rest of the group and says, this hand attacked Atlas. What the hell is going on? Should we really bring this hand with us?
No, let's just throw it in a bush somewhere. So nobody finds it.
You're crazy. What if somebody random finds it and they don't know about the consequences of this? Do you realize we've unleashed a monster here, Duke?
I told you not to mess with
Maybe
it.
we should try to make a crack in the
Let's
if there's
just
a
burn
nearby
it.
lake and throw it in there.
No, let's just burn it.
Burn
I
it.
love how complicated this is for all of you. This is like, it is an alien life form. It's really good. This is a really good time to talk about this, but it's just like, burn it, set it on fire, kill it? No? What are we doing?
Okay, guys, there's something I have to tell you.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
a good time.
Jesus.
Is it okay for you? I need to share some information with you. I feel like we've been through a lot, and it's time. Especially because Bishop just opened up to me with his help. Guys, as you know, I'm from the CSIS. Yeah, I'm from a task. I'm a special agent, and I used to work at the Bureau of Extraterrestrial Life.
Not Beamer. Oh my god.
No,
Oh,
it wasn't
Have
Bima.
you been lying to us?
I lied to you, but it was just a bit of a lie because they moved me because I fucked it up. Because I predicted that there would be an alien invasion in 1989, but it didn't happen. And everyone said I'm crazy, and they kicked me out of the bureau, and I had to go somewhere else. But I knew it; they were coming. I knew they were coming. I got the signal, and I found it. So, guys, I'm sure these are aliens. In case you didn't already, expected, suspected.
Realized it an hour ago.
Realized an hour ago when I misspoke, and it's also kind of a little bit obvious.
Said the word alien.
It's said the word alien, but the thing is, it's all I can say about this because I just knew they were coming and I expected them to be friendlier, but they seem to be very aggressive.
What? How do you expect them to be friendly when you don't even know them?
Because we want aliens to be friendly, so we have a chance of life in the future.
Yeah, but I also want Shruti to not be an asshat, but you can't have everything in life. Sorry.
My life's work just shattered in front of my eyes. Everything is gone. They're gonna kill us. Don't you see this?
This is the time for redemption. You have living proof in front of you. What are you gonna do with it?
But this is not just gonna be one. Don't you see this? This is going to be many.
Yeah, but then we need to go prepare for it.
How?
I don't know. You're the special agent, aren't you?
Yeah, and you're someone who kills creatures. I think you're
Yeah,
a really
I kill
good friend
rats.
to
I don't
have
kill
right
fucking
now.
aliens. What do you mean?
Okay, so what we learned is they freeze easily. So I think it's a good place to be. You know, like Canada is a good place to be. It's cold here.
Yeah, but we only have 3 more weeks of winter
You're in
time.
America.
Yeah, we're in
Well, okay, we're in
Hold
America.
on. Canada and America is not the same. Hold on. Whoa.
We should move north. We want to be safe.
Yeah, but we can't just think about ourselves. What about the others?
Who? The others? Everyone?
The entire town.
The entire town. Yeah. This is where we should. Maybe we should talk to our mayor. Maybe the real
Yeah, maybe
mayor.
we should try to catch up with him and see if he's okay first.
Bishop looks at the group and says, the mayor just left us with an alien creature here. I don't think we can actually trust this kid.
He's
Even though
13!
We should talk to the real mayor, guys. Like a person in charge, a grown-up person in charge.
What should we do with the hand and what should we do with creature? The only sensible idea that was told was to burn it. Is that possible? Could we burn this? I don't feel comfortable just leaving it here. We should not throw the hand into a bush so it can actually choke someone when it comes to spring.
If we start burning it, it might heat up and become alive again and attack us again. We don't want that.
It could be nice to try out and burn it because it's just a small arm. And now we know it's gonna attack us, so we can be careful, throw it in the fire and see if this actually like burns.
Okay, so Bishop opens up his alcohol again, half a bottle, right? The hand soaks it in alcohol, picks up matches, lights it, and he's inches away from burning it. And he looks at the group. He looks at Atlas.
Do it.
He looks at Newton.
When I run away, I run after Schroeder.
Okay, then he looks at Laxton. Should I burn it?
Go for it.
Okay, Bishop drops a single match onto the hand and it engulfs in flames.
It sets on fire. Quite, it's not particularly easy, more than usual, but like, yeah, it starts burning. And eventually, it starts heating. It heats up, and you could see the hand wriggling and moving, and like doesn't make really a sound, but eventually it shrivels up. And I'm just gonna roll a flat d20 right now to just see what happens. So the ground starts catching fire, and there's grass, and there's a forest, and the grass. It's a little slow because it's colder, but the ground's definitely on fire right now.
Okay, I'm trying to extinguish it and I'm putting like snow on it and trying to stop it. Come on, guys, help me! Just let's
give me a wisdom check. Give me a wisdom check.
God.
No, very poor actually. In your results, you end up fanning the flames, and the fire ends up spreading nearby. More grass.
Anyone help?
Bishop tries to take some snow from the nearby area. Oh, where
Give me a wisdom check.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, you put out the flames. You're good. If y'all just failed all of these rolls, you would have set the forest on fire, and this entire campaign would be very, very different. You put it out, and do you head back to town?
Yes, let's head back to town.
Yes.
Yip.
Alrighty, so you all end up going back to town. I'm gonna say, like, it might be a good time for you all to just, I don't know, rest, do other things, let the day pass, or unless there's anything else you want to do for today, you could just, like, Schroeder does not give you any, like, typically you're supposed to get, like, more chores or things to do, but you'll note that there's no work order for you guys.
Ooh.
Good. We got free time.
I wonder if it's something more behind this.
Yeah, did Schroeder arrive in the village?
He didn't die on the way.
Is he okay?
Yeah, people will be like, yeah, no, he came back.
Ah, yeah, sure.
I went with Schroeder, right? I think I ran before you guys set it on fire.
Yeah, that's fair. You probably ran into Schroeder. That's fine.
Yeah.
You both end up going back to the town council. You actually have a little moment with him. Is there anything you want to talk to him about?
Well, maybe how it's pretty similar to the comic books, you know?
You actually talk to him like a kid would. Actually, that's very positive. Give me a charisma check, and for various reasons, it'll only be against the 5. Give me charisma.
I don't think I have any charisma.
It is okay. Wow, you roll a 6, but that still beats the 5. So it's actually quite positive. It's actually a decent experience. So Schroeder actually gets into it, and you talk a little bit about like not even about the alien, not even about work. And for once, Schroeder is is a kid, which is nice.
Yeah.
He has a good time talking to you. And when you hit him back, he's like, don't worry about work right now. I'm gonna get things sorted out first. You take a day off.
Sweet. Thanks, Schroeder.
And no one else will hear from him for the rest of the day. Unless anyone else has anything to do, I'd like to move on to the 19th.
Maybe one thing, I mean, I chopped up all of these things, so I would like at least to investigate the shoulder and the blood, and I would like to find out maybe...
What's your intelligence again? Just asking?
Well, it's where all my points are.
Oh, you have 4 in
well,
it,
it's 4.
Wow, it is where you put all your points into it. Jeez. We're gonna give me an intelligence roll. A 20. You spend the day just like looking and researching and figuring this out. It seems to... I'll give you some hints. 1, Schroeder is right. It seems to freeze at a lower temperature. You're able to get the exact degree. It is exactly 4 degrees. So it's a little bit above freezing, but it seems that its internal temperature from the shoulder is very similar to its outside, so it freezes very quickly. It freezes specifically at 4 degrees Celsius. And you're able to identify that, yes, that it seemed like fire. You don't think fire is particularly effective against it, but it was when it was covered in alcohol, which was interesting. The day moves on and is now the 19th. Next morning, you all get a text message. It is an emergency alert text message. And emergency alert text messages are things that Schroeder ships out to people, only when important things. And it says the following: warning, unless you are on any gathering mission or out towards the watchtower, any perimeter outside the range of the watchtower is prohibited. You are not allowed to leave, else you face expulsion.
Okay.
Jesus.
Essentially, if you go past the watchtower, you're out of the community.
Oh, that's a serious threat.
It is a pretty serious threat.
Can you text him back and ask what's up?
Like, I assume it's because of the dangerous alien creatures.
Yeah, but does he know anything more? Like, what's the plan?
I don't know why he would. We could go talk
if you
to
text
him.
him, there's no response because this is the alert message system.
Oh,
in which,
yeah.
But yeah, so that is the main thing that comes out of Schroeder. However, as you leave your houses, some of you will actually pass by a large amount of people that are seemingly not a large, but a decent group heading towards the outskirts of town.
Are they going out? Did you say that?
There's a bunch of people, as you leave your house, a bunch of people are passing by you, and they're all heading towards the outskirts of town. And you see one of your neighbors pass you by.
The bishop probably has a slight headache because he's been drinking during the night.
All day? Jesus.
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna holler at the neighbor, like, hello.
Okay, you holler at your neighbor, and it's like, oh hey, did you hear the news?
What news?
There's someone from outside of town. We have contact.
Whereabouts?
Yeah, no. I heard from Michelle, who heard from Lily, who heard from Rick. Yeah, they're near the outskirts. They're out there. People are moving them towards town hall, so we'll probably be able to hit them if we get there.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, I'm tagging along. I'm coming with you. Come on, guys.
Everyone is aware of this. First contact. The first person that has made contact with the town since Starfall.
Like almost 3 months, right?
About 2 months, 2.5, yeah.
Almost, yeah. Come on, guys. Let's tag on down.
As everyone gathers at the town hall, you'll find a bunch of people are gathered around. Not the entire town, but a decent number of people are gathered around one of the med tents. And one of the med tents has a person. They look, people are just talking and gossiping. But it's this woman. She has short black hair with some dyed purple streaks in it. And she's wrestling. She's got this a little bit of a goth look going on to her. And she is dressed kind of like a postman in the post-apocalypse. So they've got like a beaten up, like, brown hat and like jeans and like a thick, like puffy jacket. And they have what looks to be a shoulder satchel bag. They seem to be pretty much okay. But they're laying on the medical tent, just like awake and just wondering what the fuck's going on.
When everybody's just like staring at this person, no one is like approaching her or anything.
No one's really like approaching her. They're kind of like talking amongst themselves, be like, "Oh my god, this is so interesting." Like and like there and so there's like some I'm not gonna say doctor, but people that do first aid. They're like nearby her and they're like asking her questions, and she seems to be responding, but it's like too quiet for anyone to really hear.
What do you think? Should we like approach her, or do we just stand here and look, guys? What do you think?
So we've gathered now.
Yeah, the whole group's together.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should just go there and try and find out if they know anything about the aliens.
Oh no. Oh, yeah, that person alone. Probably shouldn't bring that up in front of everybody, though.
Oh yeah, don't bring it up. Just go there. Like be smart about this. Go there and listen. Just let them talk. Just listen.
Eavesdrop, you mean? Eavesdrop? Just listen in on the conversation from
Say
afar?
hi and be like, yeah, how are you doing? And things.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so you're not... Okay, yeah.
Play with your phone so you don't look suspicious.
Yeah, exactly.
Things like that.
Well, is Schroeder anywhere to be seen here? In this chaos of... people?
Schroeder does not seem to be here now.
Okay.
Do you all approach the woman?
Bishop has no reason to do that, so he's just going to be.
Yeah, I
standing in
think
the crowd.
we need to play this smart if we want to come in contact with this stranger that is...
What if we lie and say that we're with Schroeder?
Mm-hmm.
We need to know what happened.
That's true. Could we determine the age of her?
She looks to be in her early mid-20s, somewhere between 22 to 26.
We don't want to lie and say that Schroeder sent us to get to know what happened.
That is a good idea.
If you want first-hand information, we need to pull a little white one. That's just how it is. But is it worth it if you get caught? Because you might end up getting kicked out of the society then.
We are kind of working closely with Schroeder with the whole creature thingy.
But it seems like he wants to put a hold lid on this situation. And it would be jumping to conclusion thinking that she might have seen them. But then again, it is a risk that we have to like...
We can just ask what happened,
Yeah. Yeah, do you want to go? Go and ask?
So whoever wants to approaches her. And so the medical aid will say, I don't know if she's okay to talk to anyone right now. And the woman says, I'm okay, don't worry about it. I mean, everyone's just kind of staring at me right now, so this might be a bit easier to talk to somebody. I was like, all right, if you guys want to talk to her, she seems to be available.
Okay, yeah. I kind of want to send the agent in here. She's a lady, easier to kind of talk to probably. I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, so, hi, how are you doing?
Hi. I'm doing okay. Y'all seem nosy is a word?
Nosy. Well, we haven't seen anyone from any other community so far, so we're naturally just very surprised to see you.
Oh, I totally get that. Hi, my name's and she reaches her hands up. My name's Malika.
Oh, beautiful name.
Okay, I'm Maria.
Hi, Maria. I guess I was just kind of hoping. I heard there was a town up this way. I was following this map, and she pulls out a beaten up map. It's been folded and unfolded so many times you could see the heavy creases in it. I was following this map, and there was apparently a town nearby here, and I thought it'd be really good to stop by. I was driving through with my friend, but we ended up crashing the car, and there was an accident. It seemed to be close, so I thought it'd be a good place to stop by.
And where are you coming from?
Oh, I'm from a little bit up north. I was headed southeast towards Blue Rock.
Oh, yeah, sure. And where's your friend right now?
And she lowers her head. She didn't make it.
No!
Oh, no. Are you injured?
She didn't make it. Oh, okay.
No, are
I'm
you
okay.
injured?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm okay.
Fuck. Oh, I thought she died. Okay.
I'm fine. My friend's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this. I'm sorry to hear that.
It just all the debris out there on the roads with no one plowing it, it's really hard to,
Yeah, of
it can
course.
be really difficult.
And do you come from a different village? Are there other people or?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch. I came from a different town. I'm actually a courier.
Oh, whoa.
I deliver stuff between places.
What do you need help? Do you want to deliver something?
I need to, but it ended up. It's in my car, but that ended up and she looks a little anxious. It ended up getting wrecked, so I'm not really sure what to do. I don't know if I should head back up north or keep going down southeast and tell them why they're not getting the thing, because all the communications are down right now. So I'm actually not sure what I need to do.
Bishop steps forward in the crowd here and asks, what are you actually delivering or supplying?
Just general supply. I don't think I should talk about that, but general supplies. Like some building materials, some food. It's not great out there with next to no electricity, but it's good. And she actually looks around and is like, you guys seem to have electricity? I thought the whole power grid of the state went down.
Yeah, that's correct, but we have a very smart teenager here.
A teenager?
Yeah, named Schroeder.
You guys listen to a teenager?
Yeah, he made a power grid. Of course we're gonna listen to him.
Oh, Jesus.
And a local network.
Yeah,
A local network?
And he carries a gun.
Why did you bring up the gun? Jesus Christ.
Why did you bring up the gun part?
How is that? How does that have anything to do with?
He's hungover. He's hungover, so he's like.
Don't listen to that guy. He's got a little bit too much to drink. I'm sorry.
I mean,
he's just
his
troubling.
bishop tries to
I love that. I actually love that's funny.